Okay. So we are at one of my favorite parts, which is, oh, baby, over here, which is the pretty stuff, the bathroom design. We've gotten to one of the rooms and we have our complete design. If you're wondering about the X's behind me, by the way, Shaun, do you want to explain those?
That needs to come down.
Not the wall, just the board. So there's X's all over this house. It kind of freaks me out like I'm in a horror movie, but I think it's okay.
We can make O's if that makes you feel more comfortable.
I don't think so. It's just...
They're little kisses, babe.
Aw, babe. That's for me?
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. We just wanted to show you our master bath final design. And so we're going to walk you through it right now. We ended up just material-wise with our main accent tile going with Mission Tile and Stone.
This one?
Yeah, it's that one. So we're super excited because we love it. It's got this mid-century vibe, but it's also a matte finish, which I love. And when we put it up, it's going to have a really pretty kind of lotus flower design. So we're excited about that. And then our field tile, which will be a 12 by 24 on the floor and a 2 by 8 on the wall, is actually going to be from Tile Bar. And this is Asian statuary, and it has a little bit of movement in it. And we'll show you that now a little bit closer up. But the movement is shown in this kind of sample tile, if you can see it. And it has like some beiges, some warm tones, and some grays in it. What I like about it is that it has, it's not so cold like Carrara. Carrara is very gray, and it's, I think, too much of a muddiness for the wall tile. And if we went with white Thassos is a stone that's super white. And I just think it doesn't have enough movement. So this is a nice little in-between, some warmth, some coolness in it. So let's go through the design really quick. So Connie Haneo from my office, all beautiful, like put together these drawings. And so we're gonna go through them now. I have to give her a shout out because
Good job, Connie.
She worked really hard on this. So she was really proud, and she does a great job. So the first one is our demo plan. And the demo plan is that we are taking out the tub, changing the direction of it for a shower, and it's going to be a curbless shower, keeping the sinks where they are and making them a double sink, and just kind of adjusting the toilet. The plan is the next, the proposed plan. So the proposed plan shows now the open shower concept with a European just stationary glass doors or wall partition separating the shower. We have an infinity drain, the double sink vanity, and we have the toilet with we have shelving above the toilet for towels. The lighting plan shows 3 decorative sconces that are going to be over the vanity. We have the fan in the bathroom, and one of the things that we really needed to figure out was the lighting in here and the switching, because it's a small bathroom and the shower takes up a lot of it, so wet areas. But by furring out the toilet wall and the shower wall, when you walk into the room, we were able to fit a pocket door. Since we can't put the switch on that side, we had to put it on the side of the toilet, but since we're furring out that door, it actually gives us an opportunity to put a switch plate there. And the other thing is that the ceiling is going to be on a pitch. And so lighting wise, we couldn't put a light over the shower because that's where we're putting our skylight. So we ended up putting a ceiling mounted recessed 3 eyeball kind of modern lighting that can be directed to the shower.
Looks like a traffic light.
I know it looks like a traffic light, but it actually looks cool in person. And it's going to kind of fade away. You're not even going to notice it. It's very minimalist, and we'll have 2 eyeballs towards the main bathroom area and 1 eyeball towards the shower. So lighting was kind of, and switching are things you have to really think about, but this bathroom posed a problem with it. So elevation A is basically if you're in the bathroom and you turn to your right and you're looking to the window. So that just shows our cute little toilet paper holder.
Good job, Connie.
Good job. Oh, and your little towel bar. Amazing. Elevation B is the back wall where the pocket door is. So we see the pocket door, and if you can see, because of the partition that separates the toilet, which I think is really important, just because your bathroom is not super huge, I think it's nice to have a little bit of a separation from the toilet to the shower, especially since it's essentially a wet room, which means it's pretty much all open. The problem with that is because a toilet area needs about 30 inches, it minimizes the amount of space we had left over for switching. Also for towel bars. So our way to solve that was that we put 2 towel hooks in the shower on the back wall. I mean, unless you're going nuts in there, I just don't think the water is going to hit that back wall.
No, it's so big. I mean, we have 8. I think it's 8 feet across.
I think it's like even 9 across.
9 feet by 3 feet. It's
yeah.
huge.
So there's no way the water is going to ever hit that back wall. So hooks made more sense, but I wanted extra towel storage space. So above the toilet, we ended up putting 2 shelves that are like these hotel type shelves, very industrial feeling. They're going to be in black because we're mixing metals, and that'll be where we store our everyday towels or towels that'll be like our backups.
Is the door, did we determine what that is? Are we doing glass on the door?
Okay, so this is kind of a question because I don't mind doing kind of a frosted glass, but are we going to want a little more privacy from the bedroom?
Right. No.
No? I feel like there might be.
Never
ladies.
Close the door.
No, you need to close. There's got to be a little bit of secrecy, babe. Little mystery. You got to keep the sexiness and the magic alive. I don't know. I'm a firm believer on closing the door into the ladies' room.
Okay.
It's just a suggestion for a happy marriage. The elevation C is basically where we're using the mission tile and stone, and that wall, which is really nice, it goes up about 11 feet high, so that's going to be a really great accent wall. What I love about this wall too is that we have the skylight that's going to be shedding light during the day, and at night we're going to have one of the eyeballs directed at it, so it really becomes this really architectural accent wall. And we're doing the shelf that goes linear from left to right, completely full. And I think that's also a really great modern feature.
That's going to be a great detail.
Yeah. And babe, do you think that you're able to, I think it's really important with this type of tile. I don't like when the materials separate for us, where you see like the stone sash and whatnot. So can we have that the tile butts up against each other?
Sure.
Okay. I think that's a really good detail. It's really the details and how the tile's going to come together and how the different materials meet that makes the difference with elevating design or not. And some people think that you buy these great products, especially when we shop for clients and we're doing other projects. You buy these amazing products, and what happens is the installation can really be the defining point between the make or break. It can make it look really crappy or really look amazing. Okay, elevation D. This is our vanity wall, and so this will have the partition. It shows we agreed on a handheld, right?
Yep.
And a rain head. Shaun wanted the rain head. I like a little bit of a handheld or a regular head, but that's fine. We have our thermostatic valve, and then we have the vanity, 2 mirrors, which the mirrors are going to be in the black, and we're accenting with the gold materials, which are all of our plumbing fixtures. Our plumbing fixtures are from Frank Webb Home, and so they did a beautiful job of putting everything together for us, and we got everything what we needed at the right price point. And Shaun is going to build our beautiful reeded vanity. I'm having a reeded moment, so you're gonna start seeing a lot of that. I want like reeded doors, reeded accents, which probably suck. Is that like harder to do as far as millwork?
No, it's just a small detail.
Across a lot of material?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that in white or are we doing?
I want to do it in white, so we're gonna go to our vision board here. So our vision board, which I think hasn't changed from the last time, we have, see, here we go again, the reeded glass. So reeded glass with a black accent, and I really want to bring in that black trim detail or that black metal in moments. So we're gonna have it around the reeded glass separations, the mirrors over the sink, and we're gonna have it in the towel bars over the toilet. I love that whole like contemporary black plumbing fixture movement, but I just think it's a little harsh for what I would like over time. So we're mixing in a lot of the gold in the plumbing fixtures from Frank Webb Home, and we're doing that mixed in with a lot of the black materials. But that's gonna be white. Because I think in the Jack and Jill we said we would do a wood vanity.
Okay.
So the next slide shows our vanity mirrors with the dark black trim, And what Shaun is going to modify for me beautifully is that I want to maximize on storage. And I think that the vanity mirrors behind it should have like a medicine closet, but they don't really make a medicine closet with the metal chamfered kind of rounded edges for mirrors. Other than going fully custom, it would be super pricey. So Shaun is going to add hinges, and we're going to make these mirrors that I believe we're getting from Rejuvenation, and we're going to make those be storage inside.
Cool.
And then the sconces are from CB2, and we ended up going with the sconces, guys. Whoever was following me on Instagram, and we were between A and B. We are going with A.
Not B.
Not B. Did you even know I put that out there?
I did, because B looked like, I'm not going to say what it looked like.
Babe, don't you think B had like this glamorous kind of like retro feel?
Like disco?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I love A, and I think A was really the consensus with everybody, right?
Going with A.
A. Okay, so the next slide has our matte black hotel shelves above the toilet. The toilet we went back and forth on, right, babe? I was for wall hung, you were for a regular toilet. Was there a reason for that?
I think it's just insulation. I don't know.
Okay, I don't think personally there was a reason, but I ended up going with the regular toilet. I'm not gonna lie to you, one was because of pricing, but two is because the hanging toilet really didn't, it wasn't gonna make or break me. I really didn't care that much.
I didn't care either.
Yeah, so price wins out because I'd rather get other things like plumbing fixtures. We have a wall mounted faucet with cross handles. This is in the brushed brass. We are going with brushed brass for all of our plumbing fixtures. We love it, and we think it's gonna really warm up the space. Yes, it's contemporary metal, but at the same token, I think that it really is what the bathroom should have, because everything else is gonna be cool tone. And with the black, with the green accent tile, the green and the gold just like are like.
So there's gold and matte black.
Right.
Metal.
Which is nice, because if you go with all one finish, some people think, and I get this a lot from my clients, like, why aren't we doing all one finish? And the thing of it is that I can see the difference between chrome and nickel, because chrome and nickel just look the same, so similar, except one has a blue undertone and one has more of a gray undertone, so it looks like you made a mistake. But when you mix other metals like black and brushed brass, or black and nickel or whatnot, even brushed brass and chrome or nickel, it actually creates a nice layering of a story. So it makes it like, it was a thought out, lived in process, not something you just went to a big box store and said, give me one of everything in this color. We're going with rectangular sinks. I just think it's a little bit more modern and more clean. Our bathroom shower plumbing, again, is through Frank Webb Home, and we're really going with this really cool, we ended up with Brizzo. And what I loved about it is that the thermostatic trim actually says on it, temperature and volume. It really has this really cool industrial vibe mixed with this sleek design. Even the handheld has like this wheel that kind of turns as the handheld can go up and down.
Kind of very steampunkish.
Yeah, kind of like a steampunkish type vibe, which we kind of like. We're not like dressing up, running out to a festival anytime soon. But like, I think it's cool.
No steam shower though.
No steam shower. I mean, not for us. I would love it on one hand, but not on the other hand. So I would love it because
this is very open.
Yeah, this just feels more open. We wanted a more open concept. And when you do a steam shower, you have to enclose it all. And I just think, like, I don't use it. So to do all that and spend all that money for something that I'm not going to utilize, or you weren't really, could care less about, you can kind of take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a big deal. We ended up going with the Infinity Floor Drain, which we both fell in love with. It's just modern and sleek, and it's that open bathroom concept area for a wet room. So the door is not going to be on the shower, it'll just have the partition, and we will slope the floor. How much of a slope do you think we'll need to do in that bathroom?
It's like a 1/4 inch every foot.
So it's not a big deal for that
3
shower.
feet. Yeah, it's not much at all.
All of our bathroom accessories, we have the robe hooks. I love this mini towel bar with its little, like, what would you call that? A little, like, nodular, spiky little handle.
It's like etching?
I don't think
it's not called
it has
etching.
a name, and I don't have the technical term, but I'm calling it the, like, little spiky handle. It's like, I'm holding your towel.
I know who would know what that is.
Who?
Jimmy DeResta would know who that is.
Jimmy, give me a call, because I have a feeling I'm not doing it justice. toilet tissue holder, toilet trip lever, all in brushed brass. And this slide just shows examples of the wall tile that we're doing. The bottom right hand corner actually shows the design we're going for, and we're going to be using white grout lines because that'll show the design even more. You have the option to do colored grout, but I think that the lotus flower will really show really well once we do that grout. And as you can see, the last page, it shows our Asian statuary tile, which is the tile that we have decided on. This is from Tile Bar, and we're going with a matte finish. I think normally I do like a polish, but here we're going a matte because I think that the matte finish against the mission stone tile, I think really keeps that kind of mid-century feel, and the polish is just way too like in your face. And also because the room is a wet room, the floor needs to be a honed so we don't slip and kill ourselves.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we try not to die. And that's really it. So that's our master bath, what we're going for. We're really excited. We have the permit submitted, and so we are hoping that we can get started on that in about a week.
Okay. And coming up next week will be asbestos will be being taken out of the basement, and we'll start doing some more demo of the ceilings on the first floor.
Yeah, so next week is the asbestos removal by Freddie B&G Asbestos Abatement, and then also the ceiling will be coming down, at least the sheetrock of the ceiling in the main room, and then we'll kind of go into that with you guys then, right?
Sounds good. See you next
Okay,
week.
he needs to eat something, so we're gonna go.